much on your shoulders, you got so much on your mind. Wanna smooth it over, but you always on your grind. Stop taking advantage, start taking your time. And use the peace of mind. Nights in solitude, days inside. Life's a paid with time. Prices got some altitude, wages dive. Might just to pay your tithes. Afraid of new age, slip not. Everyday praying I slip not. The friend.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the
On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Chandler out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Danny Granger. Then it's Nash. And it's Pierce in at the two spot.
Malone is relentless inside. So strong with non-stop effort.
Steps back. Kicks it out to Granger. And stolen by McAdoo. Driving to the basket. Mullen dishes to McAdoo. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 6 on the shot clock. Jones, no one around him. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist.
And Jones is known to be a deadly three-point shooter. A beautiful shooting motion there on those triples.
Chandler with a screen for Pierce. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now here's Jones. Outside Carter. Malone. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, Malone is an absolute nightmare on the offensive glass. Does a great job of establishing that position for that putback slam.
Here's Pierce. To the middle. And stolen by McAdoo. In transition. Here come the Spurs. Such a wide open look. Jones has got 6.
They start that play with aggressive defense, finish with aggressive offense.
And that's why coaches hate live ball turnovers. Quite often, they lead to great opportunities the other way.
Now, here's Nash. Clock at 6. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Nash. Granger for the 3. And the Thunder another 3.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
Ooh, how about the powerful move there on that slam from McAdoo? Not many are better than him at getting the job done on the interior. He'll always find a way to finish at the rim when he gets a chance.
Now here's Pierce. Chandler with the screen on Carter. The shot by Pierce, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Mullen passes to Malone. And then Malone with the dunk.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Thunder trailing by 8. Outside Aldridge. It's stolen by Mullen. And the Spurs pushing it up now. And Mullen with the slam.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, and Chandler, a difference maker defensively. The shot blocking, the controlling of the lane. He also gobbles up those rebounds.
2 shots.
That free throw missing. Whitey's checked in for Jones. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Tony Parker's checked in for Danny Granger. And he sinks the second. San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Malone. And that one is off. Nice D from Chandler. Nash drives in. Nash with the screen on Mullen. That's good from Nash on the assist by Pierce.
You really can't let someone with Nash's accuracy get that close. I mean, he won't waste those high percentage looks.
Now here is Carter. Still scoreless. Back to White. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Spurs making a change here. Barry's checked in. Dennis Rodman. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They trail by 7. Chandler with the screen on Carter. Lobbed up there for Chandler. Nash outside. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Pierce. And then Pierce with a dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
And so here is Oklahoma City after the basket by San Antonio.
It's just excellent use of the pick and roll by Parker, a Tasmanian devil whose speed and decision-making causes so many problems for the defense.
Now here's White. To the inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Oklahoma City ball.
Thunder trailing by 5. Parker looking over the floor. And here's the fast break. Malone leading the way. The shot's good from Barry. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
And it's Carter missing.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
For 3, Pierce buries the long-range jumper. Pierce has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Thunder.
Yeah, and how about Pierce there? Immediately squares himself up from outside, always prepared to rise and fire.
White wide open. He's fired. Malone. Rodman grabs the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Now here's Pierce. 8 points for him. Nash outside. That falls nice feed that time from Chandler. Now just a 1-point Spurs lead. And so White will bring it up for the Spurs. Malone kicks to Carter. Good on the triple.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now here's Pierce. Takes it off the glass. Pierce has got 10 points in the game.
A true 3-level scorer. Pierce can beat you anywhere on the floor.
Pass to Mullen. Back to White. Carter outside. Off target with his 3. Parker passes to Nash. And he hits it to tie the game up. He's got 7.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And it's good. But hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to
review the play.
Previous play is under review.
He beat the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
A big-time effort for Moses. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Well, they're taking care of the ball on one end of the floor and then forcing mistakes on the other.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Crawford out there with Tony Parker. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Rodman in at the power forward's position.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Here's Crawford after the basket by San Antonio. Pass to Aldridge. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Aldridge has got the game tied up here for Oklahoma City. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Parker against White. Barry. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Barry's got his second bucket of the night.
And for a scorer of Barry's talent, converting inside the paint can seem effortless.
Here's Parker. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open look.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Fans of you, San Antonio, welcome to the Spurs Squad.
Jones checked in for San Antonio. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Rangers checked in. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Pass to Barry. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Granger. Lays it in off the breakaway. Granger's got the lead up to 2 now for the Thunder.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Well, he had the spotlight. Why not add a little flair?
Here's McAdoo. It's White on the wing. 6 to shoot. Screen by Walton. Right the pass to Walton. And stolen by Aldridge.
Well, the word you hear most about Granger is efficient. Good from mid-range, draws a lot of fouls, and score even when the D has all of his attention.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Oklahoma City.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA players.
Now if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there reclining fully right next to you.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You can see some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Aldridge has got 6 points.
Well, Aldridge has his feet planted and was set to fire. They just had to put the ball in his hands.
Parker dishes to Granger. Back to Parker. Pass to Pierce. Fires the three. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
Moses Malone. He's checked in for Barry. Nash is checked in for the Thunder. And he makes all 3.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Outside, Jones. White against Nash. And it's White missing. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 15-6 run. Pierce feeling it out a bit. And it's Aldridge, top of the key. And that comes off the assist by Pierce. Aldridge has got 8 points here in this quarter.
A mid-range master. Give Aldridge the ball in this area and just let him do his thing.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. San Antonio making a switch here. Barry's checked in. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Dennis Rodman is checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Here's Barry. To the paint. Here's White. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Rodman. White against Nash. Parker outside. And Vince Carter pulls it down.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And here's Malone. Over Granger. Dennis Rodman pulls it in. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Down low. Here's Pierce. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And right now, Pierce is feeling it. His guys would be wise to keep finding it.
Back to White. Carter looking around. Malone sets the pick for Carter. Hits from the high post. Carter's got 5 now. Here's Nash. He has 7. Pass to Pierce. Malone with some nice teeth.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Jones, the pass to Malone. Over Granger. Malone misses. Thunder have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And we know Pierce has the jumper, but you can also pound it inside with it.
For Oklahoma City, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
McAdoo is checked in for the Spurs. Mullen comes in for White, and then for Oklahoma City, Chandler comes in for Rodman. And LaMarcus Aldridge is subbed in for Tony Parker. Tim, when you think of the players, which players come to mind as setting the bar for a high basketball IQ?
LeBron James certainly at the top of the list. Nikola Jokic, I would put Luka Doncic in that category as well. IQ means you have the ability to understand defenses and and where your four teammates are at all times.
And for some, it's natural, and for some, they probably got to work at it, correct?
You got to work on it, but I think it's critical if you really want to separate yourself from the rest of the pack.
Malone gets the bucket.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
Now, here's Nash. He's got 7. Nash with the screen on Mullen. Back to Nash. And he banks in the layup. Nash has got the lead back up to 9 now for Oklahoma City.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Inside, and stolen by Aldridge. And the basket by Pierce. Pierce has got 9 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Outside, Carter doesn't go for it. And so it's Oklahoma City, 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far. Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Paul Pierce.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, the key is to be in an attack mindset but still play under control. When you do that, good things tend to happen.
Mullen is out there with McAdoo. And there's Carter. Then it's Malone. And it's Jones in at the point. And that's the 5 to begin the second half for Mitch Johnson. Pierce is doubled. Granger for the 3. Carter pulls it in. Spurs trail by 13. Pass to Mullen from past the arc. Thunder with the rebound. Outside Pierce. Oklahoma City moving it around. Granger misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Jones kicks to Mullen. Carter against Granger. Pulls up. And it's Carter missing.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Aldridge inside. He's against McAdoo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Moses Malone. For Oklahoma City, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 5. And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Jones, the pass to Malone. Now Carter. Pierce covering. Back to Malone. Chandler with the steal. Pierce against Carter. In the corner, Granger with it. Here's Chandler. Kicks it out to Granger. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Granger. Clock at 4. They get the rebound. And it's Aldridge missing. Spurs trail by 15. Mullen passes to Jones. For 3. It's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 4 assists now tonight.
He's a skilled and willing passer. Vince gets to his teammates on time and on target.
Pierce is doubled. He's looking for Granger and finds him. And it's Granger with the jam.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
Jones against Nash. Outside, Jones. Tyson Chandler pulls it in.
And that was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
The shot by Pierce will not go. For San Antonio, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Carter outside. Pass to McAdoo. And the layup falls. McAdoo's got 8 points.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
It's Pierce on the wing, defended by Carter. Now here's Nash. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Outside, Jones. Pass to McAdoo. Back to Jones. Malone sets the pick for Jones. Tries again. Carter finds Jones. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got 6 assists here tonight.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Aldridge with a screen on Mullen. Granger for the 3.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Jones against Nash. They set the screen. Jones dishes to Mullen. From deep. Back to Jones. Down low. Here's McAdoo. Deliver the hammer!
What a finish!
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
In order to cut into a lead the way that they have, you must be outstanding on both ends.
Now, here's Nash. 9 points in the game so far, and the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
White, he's checked in for the Spurs. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Tony Parker's checked in for Danny Granger. Parker against Carter. 17-foot shot on the way.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Lobbed up there for Chandler. Outside, White. Pass to Mullen. Now Carter. There's the pick. Shoots over Pierce. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Chandler's got his 5th rebound in this one. And that one, good.
And just an insane move on the drive from Parker there, making difficult buckets look incredibly easy.
Outside, White. On the wing, Malone. To the middle. Here's Carter. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist. Malone's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Pierce. Pierce is doubled. Here's Chandler, and the dunk by Chandler.
Taking it to the rack
with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Down the Spurs with some changes. Walton's checked in for Malone. Barry comes in for Mullen. And Gervin subbed in for Vince Carter. Then for the Thunder, Dennis Rodman. He's checked in for Chandler. Gay comes in for Paul Pierce. And it's Crawford in for Steve Nash. There's 57 seconds left in the third. And the shot is good. Gervin's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, he just needs more shots. He has to get more involved.
To the paint. Here's Rodman. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Just a great playmaking sequence by Parker there, coming away with the assist.
And here's White. Out to the wing. Back to Walton. And Walton throws it down.
Man, way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Gay outside. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Gay. Shoots from the elbow. That's good on the jump shot. And the Thunder lead by 9.
Love watching Gay stroke it from there. His in-between game is strong. Measures it perfectly.
Picked up by Gervin. Pass to McAdoo. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's Oklahoma City in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
And he runs their offense for a reason. He's got excellent vision. Wow, what a gift for his teammates.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Taking a look at the Thunder. Here's out there with Dennis Rodman. Then there's Parker, and it's Crawford, and it's Granger in at the small forward.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Hunter on the wing, takes the 3, drills it from outside.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Parker against White. Crawford outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Bill Walton. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
Nothing free about free throws. You earn your way to the line, and give credit to these guys for being aggressive offensively.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And that one miss shouldn't be too costly because he was able to make it a 2-possession game. Showtime. Eddie Jones has incredible hops.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Parker up top, White covering. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Tony Parker, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
It's obvious. Tony Parker has a real mind for this game. The way he dissects defenses and finds himself shots, he just has a higher understanding of the sport.
Pass to Barry. And Danny Granger gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Barry. Defended by Pierce.
Yeah, how about the intensity, though, from Pierce? Not giving his man an inch on the defensive end.
Granger misses.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the three.
Oh, and he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
It's Crawford on the wing. White covering. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Jones. Pass to White. Holton up top. Now here's Jones. Guarded by Crawford. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback.
And that's what he's known for. Great activity on the glass. He will outwork you.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And that one drops.
And the play becomes so much easier with Parker pulling off moves like there. A true master at handling the rock.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Some changes here for the Spurs. Malone's checked in for Walton. McAdoo comes in for Barry. And Mullen subbed in for Carter. The Thunder also changing it up. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Rodman. Aldridge comes in for Paul Pierce. And Nash is subbed in for Jamal Crawford. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. Well, Coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. 5 to shoot. Mullen with the three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Granger's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Parker outside. Chandler with the screen on Jones. Parker with it. Jones covering. Again, Oklahoma City.
And when Parker gets his legs under him from that mid-range area, he is incredibly active.
Outside Mullen. Pass to McAdoo. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Chandler throws it down.
How much fun would it be to play with Steve Nash? I mean, man, I know everybody who can score it or shoot it would love to be on the floor with him.
Outside, Jones. And the 3-ball is good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Chandler is screen. Here's Aldridge. Pass to Chandler. The kick out to Aldridge. No good with the triple. Spurs trail by 5. Here's McAdoo. Ranger covering, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
San Antonio making a switch here. Carter's checked in. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Pierce is checked in.
The most impressive thing about McAdoo is how diverse his game is. Attacking the rim, hitting jump shots. He's got a lot of ways to punish him.
Ranger outside. Malone against Chandler. Lets loose a 3. It's off. San Antonio's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. McAdoo inside. Pierce covering to tie it up. And he slams it down with a one-on-one.
And after all that time, finally, they've been able to tie it up here in the fourth quarter. What a comeback and what a finish we have in store.
And just incredible effort. Now, do they have the stamina to close this out? Let's see.
And that one is good.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Now Nash. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
San Antonio's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Basket is good.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
And we're trailing by 4. Nash outside. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Outside Aldridge. Shot clock at 6. And there's the call on Chandler. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And that's turned over in about the most frustrating way possible.
Yeah, that's just a lack of concentration. You have to be more careful handling the basketball.
For 3. That does not go.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Got it to go.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
Aldridge down low. He's against McAdoo. No good there, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Marcus Aldridge, first personal foul, third team foul.
This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bank. Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Does not go in. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Leaves it in off the window.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Alan LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Eddie Jones.
Ain't no more Neptune, so peace Saturn. Off the first, it's a pattern. Like middlemen, they, you know what happened.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Smoke. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it. You cried in front of me, you in front of me. Calabasas took your pride in front of me. Her utopia had moved right up the street, and her lip gloss was popping. She ain't need you to eat. The net gon' call it the way that they see it, but I got the video I can share and AE it. They wouldn't believe it, but I can't unsee it. Lucky I ain't TMZ it. So be it, so be it.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Smoke. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it.
I should've known it from the start you would deceive me, and now I'm left alone and lost inside my head. Me again. I should've known it when you said it was your first time. Yet the football team would hug you from behind. From behind. But I try to love you the same. But I cry. And now I'm asking you, why you gotta do me like that? Gotta do me so bad. My cousin told me you, I found this in your snap. You hit me when you're swimming. What was wrong with you? Tell me how it happened at all. Why you gotta do me like that? Gotta do me so bad. Why you gotta do me like that? One day you say you love me, the next day you're saying something else. I don't care how you sleep at night, so I guess I'll take off running now. And I'm all your lies, so try your rights. But I try to love you the same. But I cry. And now I'm asking you, why you gotta do me like that? Gotta do me so bad. My cousin told me you, I found this in your snap. You hit me when you're swimming. What was wrong with you? Tell me how it happened at all. Why you gotta do me like that? Gotta do me so bad. Why you gotta do me like that? You got me singing this stupid song about you. Can you see the hurt in my eyes? But so annoying with the lazy boring.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And the starting group for the Celtics. We've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Nowitzki in at the 4. And for Chicago, they've got Johnson, and it's Pippen in at the 3. Well, Grant, we've got a treat tonight. These are two of the best offenses in the league.
Yeah, B.A., you know, one thing they have in common, they make smart decisions with the ball. And, of course, they know how and when to attack. I think we'll get some high IQ hoops here tonight.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Leonard outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Nowitzki. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Pippen. Now Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Down low, Leonard. Here's Nowitzki, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Here's Stockton. Leonard on the wing. They set a pick. Over to the wing. Here's Nowitzki. Rebounded by Pippen.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Richard, it's been a dry spell for the Bulls for a few seasons now. How do they reverse that?
Well, it starts with strong drafts. They haven't had a top 10 pick since 2020, and it's made it hard for them to land some of these bigger prospects and grow from within. Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Here's Robertson. The putback. Rebounded by Johnson. Chicago with the ball. Pass to Jordan. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Jordan's got his second bucket of the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Nowitzki. Hits the trifecta. Nowitzki's got 5 points.
3 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal
The
foul.
defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
It's his first trip to the line.
For the Bulls, Will Chamberlain taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. The floor is space for the Celtics, Richard, and they've launched threes at a record pace.
And when those shots are falling, they are tough to beat. But you live by the 3, die by the 3. Some say they settle when the shot's not falling.
That one's no good.
That's fortunate to pull even, but you know he wanted more.
You know, for a team that's had deep playoff runs almost every year recently, the Celtics fell short last season, RJ.
Well, injuries and other factors played into that. But there's so much parity in the NBA right now. There is no team invincible come playoff time.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Robertson. He's scoreless. Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball.
Okay, time to take a breath, fellas. Plays like that should not.
Boston making a switch here. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Duncan. Here's Maravich. Oh, they pick off the pass. Here's Baylor. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
Here's Duncan. Back to Jordan. Can't cash it in from close range.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Here's Robertson. Pass to O'Neal. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Outside Johnson. Here's Maravich. Soft touch off the glass.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Chicago foul.
Lewis is checked in for Chicago. Hayden's checked in for Boston.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Stockton. Now Payton. Screen by O'Neal. 5 to shoot. Payton passes to O'Neal. Banked it in off the glass. O'Neal's got his second basket on the night.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Now here's Jordan. The rebound by Baylor.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Pass to Payton. To the paint. Nowitzki. Lewis with the rebound.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Here's Nowitzki. He's got 5. Pass to Baylor. Tipped. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Baylor pass to Payton over Johnson. Again, the miss by Boston. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Pass to Lewis. From deep. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Payton. 58 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Shots good by Stockton.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Bulls have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Pass to Chamberlain. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he drops the first.
At the line for Chicago, Will Chamberlain. 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Celtics have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Outside Payton. Here's Robertson. Yet to see a basket. 5 on the clock. Blocked! Here's Maravich. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Maravich has got his 2nd basket of the game.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Pass to Robertson. Inside. And that one is hammered home.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. It's all tied in Chicago. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
They've got Marc Gasol, and it's Maravich in at the shooting guard position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Lillard against Payton. Down low. And stolen by Hayes.
Whatever opening he saw vanished quickly. Got to be more careful with those entry passes.
Here's Duncan. Still without a bucket. Maravich, the pass to Lillard. Off target from three-point range. The Celtics shooting about 47%. A nice number. Here's Robertson, defended by Lillard. Clock at 6. Here's Robertson. Chicago with a rebound. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. To the middle. Here's Gasol. And then Gasol with the jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And just making the defender look downright silly.
Oh, that's a move he'll be bragging about all night. It's going to be online everywhere. Anytime you get a guy on the ground, you've got the right to talk some trash.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
Pippen, he's checked in for Hill. And the Celtics also making a change. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Hayes. The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Payton against Lillard. Pass to Ewing. Here's Robertson. The fader. Gasol grabs the board. It's stolen by Leonard. Outside Payton. On the take. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Marc Gasol. Boston shooting their first free throws of the game.
Shooting for Boston, Gary Payton. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Bulls making a change here. Jordan's checked in. So he gets them both. And the Bulls shooting a nice 50% for the game. Chicago passing it around. Pippen outside. They swipe it. Payton with it. Now Pippen defending. Outside Payton. Pass to Nowitzki. Here's Robertson. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Chicago ball.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Maravich, the pass to Jordan. To the inside. Here's Duncan. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. Here's Maravich. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Now it's a 4-point Chicago lead. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Bulls?
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Johnson, he's checked in for Chicago.
At the line for 1.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
Pass to Jordan. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Duncan, no good. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Robertson, covered by Jordan. Leonard passes to Ewing. And Gasol with the block. Pass to Pippen. Outside Johnson. Now Jordan. Four on the clock. The rebound by Robertson. Boston trailing. Driving in. It's tipped. Jordan with it. He's got 6. Tries to break his ice. The rebound by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 4 rebounds now. Shot blocked. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So both teams making some changes here.
Benny the ball.
Chicago on D. Tipped. Here's Jordan. He takes it in.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. And here's Leonard. Stockton pass to Leonard. From the wing. Offensive board. Here's Stockton. Again, the miss by Boston.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Stockton, covered by Jordan, to the paint. Here's Ewing. Chicago with a rebound. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. It's stolen by Leonard. Down low. Here's Stockton. Here's Nowitzki. Sinks it from distance. Nowitzki's got 8.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Now here's Jordan. Tight defense on him. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Leonard can't get it to go. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Now here's Jordan. Defense right on him. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Jordan's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
41 seconds left in the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. Launches it. This is another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor. Bulls leading by 4. Johnson on the wing. To the left wing. Here's Stockton to the middle. Out to Leonard. The ball's knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Robertson, defended by Pippen. Takes a three. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Bulls. They're up by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Fans, get ready for some IRPM and amazing stuff from Pocket Five.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Chicago leading by 4. So the Celtics 5 right now. We've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Robertson in at the 3. Jordan finds Johnson. Pippen left side. This one for 3. And he throws it down with one hand.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
With the step back, Robertson. It's blocked. Johnson with it. O'Neal covers. Back to Johnson. Pass to Chamberlain. It's good. And now an 8-point Bulls lead.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
You expect Kawhi to take the shot, but he cleverly makes a pass.
Here's Johnson. No made baskets yet. Pass to Duncan. Pippen outside. Here's Chamberlain. He's covered by O'Neal. 5 on the clock. Chamberlain, no good. Celtics trail by 6. Now here's Leonard. That's too easy for Leonard.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Pass to Jordan. Ooh, solid D from Leonard. For Boston, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And he lobs it up top. Hammers the lob through.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Pass to Pippen. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
The Celtics have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Leonard outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. Now here's Jordan. He's guarded closely. Can't connect from short range. Boston trailing. Pass to Robertson. Screen by O'Neal to the inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
And there's the lob.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
From Magic Johnson.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Robertson. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Chicago leading. Outside Johnson. Here's Chamberlain. And here's Jordan. And there's the screen. Over Leonard. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. And now a 4-point Bulls lead.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Stockton pass to Leonard. Here's Robertson, defended by Pippen. Here's Robertson. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Jordan. Launches the three. They get it back. Three-pointer. The shot, no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Stockton. Outside O'Neal. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Pass to Pippen. Back to Jordan. Over Leonard. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Now up to the floor, you're incredible.
And the Celtics making a change here. Chicago on D. They lead by 4. Pass to Robertson. Looking to end this cold spell. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
Johnson passes to Chamberlain. Back to Johnson. Here's Maravich. Pass to Duncan. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Chamberlain. Carries the hook. Chamberlain's got 10 points in just the second half. Celtics trail by 4. A minute and a half left in the third. Here's Baylor. Here's Nowitzki. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Stockton. From the arc. Oh, and Johnson with the block. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Gasol's checked in for Chicago. Hill comes in for Jordan. Bulls leading by 4. 1:07 left to play in the third. Here's Maravich. The layup off target. Inside. Takes it inside, lays it up, and banks it in. Maravich has got 10 points.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's Robertson. Here's Stockton. Boston, no good that time either. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Chicago. 6-point game. Here's Maravich. He's got 10. To the middle. Deflects the pass. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Chicago ahead, up by 6. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Marc Gasol, and it's Pippen in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Outside Payton. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Ewing. And Gasol with the block. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Pass to West. 2 on the clock. 3-pointer, no good.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Here's Maravich. Crosses over. And it's good on the lay-in.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now Leonard. Shakes him. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Some really tough defense inside, but Leonard won't back down. I mean, he's just scrappy. He wants to make the defense work twice as hard.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Bulls leading by 7. Here's Maravich. Pass to Gasol. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Chicago, Marc Gasol.
Shoot 2.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Celtics trail by 8. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Pass to Payton. Now Leonard. Back to Payton. From downtown. Boston, no good that time either.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Maravich with the bucket.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
Building out this lead brick by brick. They have taken a very methodical approach.
Leonard passes to Payton. Back to Leonard. Here's Ewing. Checked by Gasol. Ewing, no good. Chicago leading by 10. Pass to Pippen. From deep, Jordan. Boston pulls it in. Outside Payton. Down low. And Ewing gets it to go.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And Chicago has possession. Pass to Gasol. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
Chicago timeout call. Is the team in a 3-1-2? Your 3-1-2 throw.
From Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Pass to Johnson. Lets it go from the wing, and he gets that one. And the Bulls lead by 10.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Robertson. O'Neal inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Pippen, no good. Celtics trail by 8. To the inside, Robertson. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
Evolving as a passer and playmaker, Leonard wants to keep setting up his teammates like this.
Pippen outside. Maravich, pass to Johnson. There's a screen. And he lobs it up to the rim. And that one's good. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Here's Stockton. Knocked away. Outside Johnson. Lets the 3 fly. Boston pulls it in. Robertson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Leonard. Let's loose for 3. Leonard, a threat from deep.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Chicago making a switch here. Jordan's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Duncan. From 12 feet out. Oh, it doesn't go. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Robertson, defended by Pippen. Shot clock at 6. 11 feet out. Blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Clock at 2. Misses the 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
2 minutes. Boston foul. Dirk Nowitzki. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Chicago.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Huge free throws there to pad the lead. Trying to close that door.
Here's Robertson, defended by Pippen. Ooh, the shot misses. The Bulls have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover.
Chicago foul. Tim Duncan. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Dirk Nowitzki. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. Hits both from the stripe.
And those were big shots. At this point in the game, you can't afford to leave any points at the line.
Bucket!
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Here's Robertson, defended by Pippen.
Quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Oh, deflected. Here's Stockton, covered by Johnson.
In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game out of reach.
This is how you completely steal the momentum. It's clear who is in control of the game right now.
Here's Robertson, defended by Pippen.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Scottie Pippen. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Boston, Oscar Robertson. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within 2 here. And so he hits both.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. They've led by as much as 10. Oh, he cannot hit. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
An excellent opportunity here.
Seizing the lead right now would be huge.
Here's Stockton.
Yeah, and you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
Fourth team foul. At the line for the Celtics, John Stockton. 2 shots.
clutch free throw. Can't sink it, and that was an important free throw.
He got the big one to tie it up, but really wanted to put them in front.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys.
Make some noise, fans, for the one and only. Come on, fans, get up and make some noise.
The long three. Oh, off target from downtown. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. They've got Johnson, and it's Jordan in at the 2. It's good!
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Here's Stockton. Jordan against Leonard. Leonard just muscles his way in.
Inside, Leonard has so many go-to moves. He knows how to get by into a shot.
Here's Johnson. Now here's Jordan. Lets it fly from 18. And the basket is good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
He shoots. Up again. And he grabs the board and finishes it off.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Jumper. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field as OT gets going. Gets it to go.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
He loved the relentlessness. Wasn't going to give up a chance for a big play.
Shooting for Boston, Oscar Robertson. At the line for 1.
The Bulls trail by 3. And stolen by Leonard. Oh, wow! Kawhi with the circus shot.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Oh, swiped away. Just about 2 minutes into the overtime period. What a game.
2 minutes remaining in overtime. 2 minutes.
Here's Stockton, covered by Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Book it! It goes!
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence given the size of the disadvantage there.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
John Stockton, shooting 1.
Timeout is called by Billy Donovan, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Here's Chamberlain. He's covered by O'Neal.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Here's Robertson. We're in OT here with just over 2.5 minutes gone by. Yes, sir! Count it!
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively. Well, that was clearly a foul.
Shaquille O'Neal. Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for two, Will Chamberlain.
Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that narrows the gap to 7.
I couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
3 minutes now gone here in OT. Leonard against Jordan.
I like when Kawhi forces the issue, making the defense compromise with the foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Celtics.
He gets the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Shoots. It's gone. What a day.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Here's Stockton. There's the double team with Pippen. Outside Leonard, down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't hit it. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the rejection. They get it back. Passes it in. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Fourth team foul. Shooting for Boston, John Stockton. Taking 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough on the miss. And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're losing by 5. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
It's stolen by Leonard. And they go to the intentional foul.
Michael Jordan. Second personal foul. 5th team foul. Shooting for Boston, Kawhi Leonard. At the line for 2.
Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good. And it's a 7-point game. Here's Chicago now.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
So we see Boston get the win here. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
NBA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And time to present our player of the game.
Yeah.